To stake out a point, we're going to push our stakeout function, number 8, and you've got an option between, you've got 4 options to stake out. We're going to choose X, Y, Z, then enter the point name we want to stake out. If you can't remember what the point was called, you can push star, and then it'll show you all the points in your job. So we want to stake out working point number 2, for example. Review the coordinates, and now on the screen you've just got to turn this angle to 0, and the little arrow even tells you which direction to turn. When you're ready, you can measure the point, and then the statistics will tell you how far you're out. So if it says right, it's your assistant's right and not your right. Out means he has to walk further away, and fill means he has to come up. In this example, I forgot to change the target height. So I'm going to change it to 0 and then measure again, and the fill should be correct. There we go. And we still need to go right a bit more. If I measure again, you can see it's coming closer, and then you decide when it's good to stake out and enter and put the point in the ground. As soon as you say accept, it adds a constant to your stake out point. I would prefer to still change the name to something that makes sense. For example, working point 2 space check. H. Actually, the Nikon doesn't like spaces, so I'm just going to change that quickly. There we go. And then change the code to something meaningful. In this case it was a 12mm peg. There, it's recorded it, so it takes you back to the list, and you can choose the next point that you'd like to stake out. For example, working point 1, you can see the angle we've got to turn to 0 and the distance. So we'll just wait while our assistant quickly runs there. There we go. So the angle is correct. Now we'll measure a distance. And we can see everything looks good there. We can enter, again change the name to something meaningful. Working point 1, check. Just delete the 1 here. And there we go. So you can carry on until you've staked out all the points of interest.